All right, let's do this. Hey everyone, I'm Charlie, a videographer here in Miami Beach. I moved here about 13 years ago, and it's been a blessing, man. First video here on YouTube. I've seen other creators doing the same. I felt inspired. I felt like this is something that will help me being more confident in front of the camera, being more confident in front of clients. I'm a big introvert that will come up with goofy jokes to make myself more comfortable in front of people. And I feel like if I'm able to talk to a camera, I'll feel more comfortable talking to people that matter, aka clients. I had an event recently where people were asking me, my business cards and what do I do and what's my Instagram and stuff like that. And I was not comfortable answering any of that. So number one, I never carry business cards with me. Number two, every time people ask me to see my content, I'm like, full of excuses, right? I've shot hundreds of videos over the past 6 years. I've been full-time for the past 4 years now. I've been solo full-time for the past year, and I have to say, man, it's been a blessing. It's been such a change of pace compared to what I used to know. When I first moved to Miami, I didn't really have the connections. I didn't have the people to help me. I didn't know anyone. Coming from a different country, I took the first job that I was given. I started as a prep cook, working in a French restaurant. It was fun. I never cooked before, and I never cooked after, but yeah, it was fun. Definitely not my jam, definitely not something I wanted to do, but I had to pay my bills. I told everyone that I would make it in the US, and that was my path to actually making it. After that, after being tired of cooking filet mignons, I decided to work at Best Buy. Big reason is I'm a techie. I've been a techie forever, and I felt like it was a good time, a good opportunity for me to showcase my real skills, not having to work in a restaurant. So I got hired at Best Buy. I think it was paid around $10 an hour, which is crazy, but yeah, it is what it is. $10 an hour. I had a second job, still serving plates at a fancy restaurant, and life was good at that point. But for whatever reason, I felt like I was not fulfilled, and I got very lucky. Good friends. A good friend in particular, Isabel, recommended me a book called The Compound Effect. After reading The Compound Effect, I realized that I wanted more out of life, and I decided to pick up a camera. Working at Best Buy was easy. Picked up a camera, taking photos of my friends, and after a while, after a lot of good feedback, I felt like, wow, maybe I can make something out of it. I started charging for portrait sessions at the beach, and after that, I started shooting more corporate stuff and all that, and people were starting paying me for what I love to do. I'm paid to. It's not work. It's fun. I'm paid for doing something fun. Yeah, fast forward a couple of years later, I'm still working 9 to 5. I'm actually a paralegal for an immigration law firm. At that firm, I decided to talk to my boss and tell her, like, listen, maybe we should create some content. We should put a little bit a bigger effort into marketing. She agreed, and we started, shooting photos and videos and all that. And it was a tremendous success, if I say so myself. We started getting a lot of feedback, and people were watching her YouTube videos or photos and all that, and complimenting her along the way. Very happy about the outcome of working as a paralegal and then being a marketing manager, agent, whatever, for the firm, creating the first YouTube videos, the first photos for the website and all that. And since the feedback was pretty good, I started to push a little bit more and actually offer the same service to other companies. And more people were, calling me and heard about my service, and I was like, man, this is great. So after a while, I felt like maybe I should go full time, and that's what I did. I did in 2020, I believe. Everyone was wearing a mask, and we were just, scared about what's going to happen tomorrow. So I decided that was the day I should, open my LLC and start my business. So that's what I did, and as crazy as it sounded at the time, it worked. It worked pretty well, and for the past 5 years now, I've been a full-time filmmaker, and it's been a blessing, like I was saying. Since 2020, I've been working a lot of events, a lot of corporate gigs, a lot of interviews, a lot of weddings. Too many weddings. I love it, but I feel like I'm at a point where maybe I should do something a little different. I want to get into maybe a little bit more into cars, into telling stories and documentaries, if I can maybe document my own life, document my own process of, making videos, maybe I'll be able to document other people's life. I want to share my knowledge. I want to share how I acquired my skills. I want to share how I feel good about what I've done, what I'm doing, and what I hopefully will continue doing. I want to be the guy that I couldn't meet when I started. I want to be the guy that when you ask him a question, he doesn't feel like you're trying to steal his job. And that's a big, big thing here in Miami. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the guy that actually giving you game for free, basically. Of course, to an extent. But at first, as long as I'm just a small creator, I will give game for free. No problem. Reach out. If I can help, I will. We need to stop being in our own heads and feel like we are so busy that we can't even answer to a DM. That I think that's kind of whack, but it's just me. But I feel proud about what I just did. I wanted to come here and put something out, record something. I'm not even trying to be funny or whatever, but I feel good. I feel good. Yeah. Peace.